Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube creative studio. I'm so happy you decided to spend some time with me and with my crocheting. And for today's video tutorial I prepared this guide how to crochet mesh romantic shawl. The instructions to this video tutorial you will find in the box below this video, and the written pattern is available at my website. For the shawl, I decided to use this amazing pink yarn with sequins. So you see there is a small strand with sequins, and I absolutely love how the shawl is shiny then. You will need two balls. One ball has 50 grams, 52 meters and 5 millimeters crochet hook. So let's get started, my crochet friends. The shawl is crocheted in rows, and at the beginning and at the end of my shawl there is a triangle shape. So we will start with the 16 chains, which will be my first row, and it's also the first chain space. So let's continue crocheting and chain a foundation chain with 16 chains. Okay, so here I am. I just finished 16 chains, and now we join the chain to create the first loop, the first chain space. So insert the hook into the first chain at the beginning and place a double crochet in this first stitch, in this first chain. Okay, so yarn over, pull yarn through, yarn over, pull yarn through two, yarn over and pull yarn through two loops on your hook. Perfect. We just finished the first row. Now turn your work and we will start the second row. In the first row we have one loop. In the second row we will create two loops, and we will shape the triangle at the beginning. So now chain 12 chains, and it will be the starting chain for my first loop in the second row. Okay, so I will meet you once you have 12 chains. Here I am, and now I will place two double crochet in chain space created in the first row. So yarn over, insert the hook into this chain space, pull yarn through, yarn over and pull yarn through two, yarn over and pull yarn through two loops on your hook. We created the first double crochet. Now yarn over and place the second double crochet into the same chain space we created in the first row. So yarn over, insert the hook in this chain space, yarn over, pull yarn through two, yarn over and pull yarn through two. Perfect. Look at my work. We just finished the first loop in the second round and two double crochet, and we finished the round with the second loop. Now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and now yarn over 3 times, and we will place double treble in my first loop created in the first row, which means in 16 chain space. So yarn over, pull yarn through, yarn over, pull yarn through 2, yarn over, pull yarn through 2, yarn over, pull yarn through 2, and yarn over and pull yarn through last 2 loops on your hook. Perfect. So look at my work once again. In the second row we created 2 loops and there are 2 double crochets between them. I love how the shape is growing. You can now very clearly see the small triangle at the beginning. Okay, now turn your work and chain 12 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so we have 12 chains at the beginning of my third row, and now place 2 double crochet in first chain space, which means chain 6 space. So yarn over, pull yarn through, yarn over, pull yarn through 2, and yarn over, pull yarn through 2. This is my first double crochet, and add 1 more. So yarn over, pull yarn through, yarn over, pull yarn through 2, and yarn over, pull yarn through 2. So this is my first loop in the third row. Now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and move to the next chain space and place 2 double crochet in this chain space. Okay, 1 double crochet and the second one. So we have in each chain space from the previous row 2 double crochets, and there is chain 6 between them. Okay, look at it. So we just finished second loop in the third row, and we have to add 1 more. There are the same instructions we used for creating the last loop in the previous row. So chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now yarn over 3 times, and we will place the double treble in the same chain space where are 2 double crochets we just finished. Okay, so yarn over 1, 2, 3 times, and then work double treble. So pull yarn through 2, pull yarn through 2, pull yarn through 2, and pull yarn through last 2 loops on your hook. Amazing! We just finished the third loop in the third row. Okay, look at it. So in the third row we have 2 pairs of double crochets, 1 and 2, and there are chain spaces between these 2 pairs of double crochets. Now turn your work, and in this row we will not do any increasing, so this is the triangle shaped finish, and we will work in rows to create a really long rectangle. So now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 6 chains at the beginning, and now place 2 double crochet in first chain space. Okay, so this is my first double crochet and the second one in the same chain space. So we have 2 double crochets in first chain space or first chain 6 space created in previous round. Now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and place 2 double crochets in the next chain 6 space. Okay, so this is the second chain space from previous row. So place 2 double crochet in it, 1 and 2, then again chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, then move into the next chain space and place 2 double crochets again in it. So easily speaking, we have 2 double crochets in each chain space from previous row, and there is chain 6 between them. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So you see at the beginning we have this small loop, and we have to create a small loop at the end of this row as well. So place 1 double crochet in the same chain space where we placed 2 double crochets before. Okay, so look at my work once again. There are 4 loops, 2 small ones or little ones at the beginning and at the end, and 2 between these small ones. And there is also a pair of 2 doubles in chain space. Row number 5, chain 9, and we will place 2 double crochets in the next chain space. So chain 9, chains, perfect, and now skip the first chain space and work in next one and place 2 double crochets in it, 1 and 2. Now chain 6 and place 2 double crochets in next chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and in next chain space place 2 double crochets. Perfect. 1 and 2. So we have 2 double crochets, and now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and now place a double crochet in third chain from the beginning of previous row. Okay, so in the third chain place a double crochet. We just created third loop in this 5th row. So look at my work. We have now 3 loops and 1, 2, 3, 4 in the previous row. And the next row will be the same as we created in one row below. So chain 6 and place 2 double crochet in first chain space. So then you work and place 2 double crochet in it. So we will create a smaller loop at the beginning. It's row number 6 and it's the same as row number 4. So we will have 4 loops in this row, 2 smaller at the beginning and at the end, and 2 a bit bigger loops in the middle of this row. So now chain 6 and place 2 double crochets in next chain space, 1 and 2, and again chain 6. This is what I would like you to remember. There is always a chain with 6 chains between 2 pairs of double crochets. So 2 double crochets, chain 6 and 2 double crochets. And again 2 double crochets in next chain space. Okay. So yarn over, insert the hook in next chain space and place 2 double crochets in it, 1 and 2. And then we have to finish the small loop we created at the beginning, so the same size. So chain 3 and place a double crochet in the third chain from the beginning, from the previous row. Okay, so in this row we will have 4 loops. And now it will be easy, my crochet friends. We will repeat row 4 and 5. So in one row you will have 3 loops and in next row you will have 4 loops. Okay, so look at my board once again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Super! So you can keep continue crocheting and make your shawl as long as you wish. So let me show you the next row one more time. We will have 3 loops in this row, so start with chain 9, skip the first chain space and place 2 double crochet in next chain space, 1 and 2 double crochets. Now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again place 2 double crochets in next chain space, 1 double crochet and the second one. Perfect. So now chain 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then place a double crochet in the third chain from the beginning. So this is it. I just finished the row with 3 loops. So we have 2 pairs of double crochets in this row and there is a chain 6 space between these 2 pairs of double crochets, and we have 3 loops with the same size in this row. So in one row you will have 3 loops, 1, 2, 3, and in next one 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is what you can do till you are satisfied with the length of your shawl. And I will meet you once you have the length you like, and we will finish the shawl with the triangle shape at the end. Okay, so let's keep continue crocheting, my crochet friends, and I will meet you with my almost finished shawl. So here I am, look at my work. I love the color and I like how the shawl is shiny. So this is my last row and I have 4 loops. Okay, so there are 2 smaller loops at the beginning and at the end and 2 bigger ones. And there are, look at my work once again, we have 2 double crochets, then chain 6, 2 double crochets and chain 6 here and here. Okay, and now I will add the row with 3 loops, but the pattern will be a bit different because we have to create this triangle shape at the end. Okay, so let me show you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops. This is like my last row, and we add 3 more rows. This is third, second, and the first row we created at the beginning. So in the first row I have 1 loop, then 2, and then 1, 2, 3 loops in the third row. So this is like my last row, and we will add 3 more rows to make a triangle shape. Okay, so I hope it will be really easy to finish your shawl as the beginning and the end. The first 3 rows and 3 last rows are the same ones. Okay, so let's get started and to finish last 3 rows. I will start with a chain and I will chain 12. So chain 12, then place 2 double crochets in next chain space. Okay, 12. Then skip the first chain space and work in next one and place 2 double crochets in it. So this is my first one and the second one. Perfect. Now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and place 2 double crochets in next chain space. You see we always have chain 6 between 2 pairs of double crochets. Okay, so 2 double crochets. This is it, amazing, and we will create one more loop in this row. We will chain 6 and place a double treble in next chain space. So yarn over 1, 2 and 3 times. Insert your hook in next chain space, yarn over and pull yarn through 2, yarn over, pull yarn through 2, yarn over, pull yarn through 2, yarn over, pull yarn, last 2 loops on your hook. Okay, so this is it. We just created 3 loops. Now chain 12, so it's the same as we started a row before. So chain 12, Now turn your work and place 2 double crochets in next chain space. So we have 3 loops in the previous row, and skip the first one and place 2 double crochet in next. Okay, so this is my first double crochet and the second one. Perfect. So we have created the first loop and now the second loop. So chain 6 and place double treble in next chain space. Okay, yarn over 1, 2, 3, 3 times, and then finish a double crochet, a double treble crochet. So this is it. We created 2 loops and there are 2 double crochets between them, and let me finish the last row. So chain 16. In the last row there will be only 1 loop, and this is the same as we started our shawl with. So chain 16, turn your work and now place 1 double crochet in next chain space. So skip the first one and place the double crochet in next one. And here we are. This is how the end of my shawl looks like. I'm so happy with this shape. I love the mesh pattern, mesh stitches. Look at it, there is a one and the second and the shawl is so soft. I love how it's airy. So now you can cut the yarn and hide the end. Okay, so use your tapestry needle, the needle you like, and insert the needle into the chain you created through the chain several times, up and down, and hide the end. This is it. You can cut the yarn carefully, and this is it. So hide all ends. And if you want to, you can follow my video tutorial and I will show you how to quickly create the tassel. And I love to use tassels for shawls. So I will create 2 tassels and put them at the ends of my shawl. You can use some smaller notebook or some box and wrap it several times. Then cut these strands at one end and fold them in half. Then the half of your strands pull through the last loop of your shawl and then pull both ends through the loop you just created. It's so cute and quick tassel. Cut the ends. And yeah, I love it. It's so cute. And add one more tassel on the second end. Okay, so you can cut 3 strands as long as you wish. My strands are, okay, I will do the measurement, are 32 centimeters, 12.5 inches long. Just note that the length of your tassel will be divided by 2 because we will fold it in half. Okay, so fold it in half, pull the loop through the last loop of your shawl and then the ends through the loop we just created, and this is it. So cut the ends to have your tassel nicely aligned. And this is it, my crochet friends. We just finished this lovely romantic mesh shawl. You see, I love the tassels at the ends. I also love the color. It's so distinctive pink color. And I love how it's shiny. It's really, really romantic, isn't it? So look at this pattern once again. You see, I just alternate 2 rows. One row has 3 loops and the next one has 4 loops. And this is what I do all the time. In total, I made 50 rows. And I will do the measurement so you will know how the shawl is wide and how the shawl is long, okay? Of course, you can make your shawl as long as you wish, so just add as many rows till you are satisfied with the length of your shawl. Okay, so let me do the measurement. The shawl is 20 centimeters, 8 inches wide. Okay, and I will measure the shawl without tassels, and it's quite long. So my shawl has 2 meters, 200 centimeters, and in inches it's 80 inches long shawl. And I'm so happy how it turned out. I love the color and I love how the shawl is shiny, and I'm also satisfied with the length and with the tassels. And this is the end of my video tutorial, my crochet friends. I hope you enjoy it. In case of any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me or put a comment in the box below this video. So thank you very much for watching once again, my crochet friends. If you like this video tutorial, please give me your thumb up and don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. I love to create video tutorials for you, and I hope you love them as much as I do. And I also love your feedback, so please let me know how your shawl turned out. And look at I absolutely love it. So thank you once again, take care and bye for now, bye bye.